Me, when I came to California, I had one dream, America. One dream. To be a stuntman again. That's all I want. I don't want no pity party. I don't want no, oh, I'm sorry you screwed up on drugs. You know the reason I screwed up on drugs, America, is because I'm on the street and it's hard. I've seen many people die.
I put in the sign, there's no crack. Because they be knocking on my house sometimes and they want to borrow a stick. And I don't smoke crack no more. You know, the crack fucked me up, man. Crack got me down here. Well, crack helped me get down here. And then now I stopped. You know, and it took me a fucking long time to realize that shit wasn't, you know, that wasn't it. That wasn't me. So I don't want them in my house, because if I see it around me every time, and I let people smoke in my house, then I'm gonna want to get the urge. It's bad enough that sometimes I started crack already for a long time, for more than 3 years now, and sometimes I wake up with the urge, and I haven't done it for more than 3 years, and sometimes I still wake up with the urge to smoke it, but I fight it. And then I'm gonna have these people knocking on my house, talking about if I got a stim or they go inside and smoke. You know, that shit is gonna fuck me all up again. So I said, well, let me go ahead and put a sign so that way these assholes can read it and don't knock.
Do like you do sometimes, heat it up a little bit. If you don't, you're just wasting it. Just heat it up a little bit. Good.
80% of the population down here is crackheads. And that might be an understatement. It might be a little more than that. It's really bad, because they smoke this shit and they get so hooked up on it, they just lose sight of reality. They don't take care of themselves. Half of them don't wash their ass, and they're always on some bullshit, where they always think that somebody's out to get them and stuff like that. It's really fucked up, I've seen guys sell coats right off their back in the middle of winter when it's 20 degrees outside just to support a drug habit. See how people can let something do that to you, take control of their life like that. Myself, I can't go out like that.
It was a New Year's, son. I was singing in the room with my little stepdaughter, right? I was singing in the room and shit, and then they called me over to the room, and they told me, you want to get high? You want some crack? I said, nah, I tried that shit. That shit don't do nothing to me. So they said, well, try this. So what they did was that they put res. They cooked it up and they put res, and then they put crack on top of the res. So I didn't know anything about that shit. And when I smoked that shit fucking rocked my fucking legs, man.
Wow.
And how my shit is like, I like to OD. I like to almost OD on drugs. I like to go to the highest. Man, I loved it. I loved it. And I kept smoking, but I never got to back to that high, that first high. I never got it. And I wasted so much money, and I made a mess on myself. Well, you see what mess I'm into now. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted that high.
By the end of the day, how much do you have?
Well, usually on Fridays, if I work all day, about $70, $60 or $70. Have enough to play around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Stinking rich. I call it being crackhead rich for the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I got enough money to go out there, to basically what I want to do for a day or two. It gets me through the weekend. You're not gonna start doing anything until you're ready to stop.
So don't you think it's about time for you to stop?
No, when I get good and ready, I'm going to stop.
And when is that?
When? I don't know. It could stop me.
So that's the problem. It could stop you instead of you stopping it.
Yeah, but still, but I don't like to be
I was
pushy.
smoking crack and I stopped.
But if you smoking reefer,
I smoke reefer, but I don't smoke crack.
But regardless, it's still a narcotic.
It's a difference
You're going to stop doing anything.
It's a difference to it.
No.
You can smoke a fucking bag of reefer and chill out, and the only thing
that
but check this out.
It's still a drug. It's still a drug. I don't care.
Check this.
Anything you want to, when you get ready to stop something, you're going to stop it on your own. You don't have to. I mean,
I'm not saying that.
By you keep saying to me, stop smoking crack, it only makes me want to go out there and smoke more.
Why, you a baby?
You understand what I'm saying? But don't pressure me. That's pressure. That's putting pressure on me.
So when you gonna stop?
You understand what I'm saying? When you stop putting pressure on me, when you and other people stop putting pressure on me.
I smoke reefer. Well, I smoke reefer.
I don't put pressure on you.
But what happens when I smoke reefer? I sit down, I chill out,
I understand
and the only thing I do is eat.
But regardless, still factor remains. I mean, I still.
All right, I'm not gonna put no pressure on you. That's it.
You
all right, you want to put that? Don't come back and say that you didn't do it when you did it. Don't come back over here talking about.
But don't even bother to ask me.
But don't bother to say.
I went to detox. I needed a break.
Oh, that's what you was in detox.
Yeah.
I was fucking looking for you all over the fucking place, man. I said, man, I hope you didn't go to jail, man.
No. But we had a nice time up there too. Plus they changed the menu.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Well, there used to be, my favorite used to be eggplant for lunch. Now they don't have it regularly for lunch. Now they have that as the chef special. Yeah, so you can only get that once a week.
How about the eggplant, you mean?
Yeah, that shit was great. Yeah, the first time I was there, that's the first thing I had.
Shit.
I didn't even know what it was.
There you had to get double portions.
Yeah,
you know,
eggplant parmesan.
Man. Forget it, I eat that all fucking
The first time I was there, you don't get a chance to choose your stuff.
Down.
They just give you whatever's around until later on. But when I got there my first time, that's the first thing they gave me. And I said, this thing looks great. I'm going to eat, I cut out, and I didn't know what it was, because I never ate eggplant in my life. And I thought that was some weird shit, when people tell me eggplant, who the hell eats that shit, but it was good, and I always order that every chance I get.
I was in jail, and it had came on the news that 2 kids, they got burned in the fire. My 2 sons. I regret some of the things I may have done. I have no regret to lose my children. Sometimes I ask, why couldn't it have been me? Why couldn't it have been me? I like that responsibility of being a mother. Just somebody a little one can look up to. Sending them off to school. They get the education they need. I miss all those things. I do.